Hello, it's Rochelle. Hazel here, and I have some information that I want to share with you today. So, here's my question for you. Have you ever thought about starting a franchise? I know for me, there was a time when, some years ago when I was thinking about starting a franchise, when I was really talking to Ahmed hard about, looking into that and seeing the pricing and what we would need to do to get something like that started. So I just did a little bit of online research just to see, what's out here. Not that I'm looking to start a franchise, but I wanted to be able to give some information on this video today. So here's what I found out. I looked up franchises that you can start for under $50,000. Okay, because if you've ever done any research on franchises, you know that franchises are pretty expensive to start. So I looked up the ones that you can start for $50,000, and here's what I came up with. I'm looking at my paper right here. There's an embroidery company that you can start. So if you're interested in embroidery under $50,000, you can start a cruise planner business. You can start a business called Bricks for Kids, which teaches kids how to be engineers by using Lego blocks. You can start a company called Hussy, where you deliver animal products. You can start an online gaming site. You can start a concrete technology business. So those were just a few of the ones that I found. None of them to me personally sound all that interesting or exciting, but those are some of the ones that you can start for under $50,000. And the lowest one that I saw, I want to say, was about 10. So those are some of the franchises that you can start for under 50K. So then I started looking at, okay, let's look at some of the franchises that are the more popular ones, the fast food franchises and things of that nature. So let's talk about Subway. Let's just talk about if you wanted to open a Subway restaurant. Well, the franchise fee for that is $15,000. So again, we're still under the 50K for that, but your total investment to get a Subway restaurant started is about $250,000. And then you have to lease your equipment and you have to put down a $70,000 deposit. You also have to pay royalties weekly, and you have to pay an advertising fee. An advertising fee weekly. So you have your royalties fee and your advertising fee that you pay weekly based on your gross sales. So it's not even a set amount, it's based on the sales of your particular Subway. So we're talking a pretty good amount of money, right? That could add up quickly. You're leasing your equipment, you have to pay, you have to pay your own rent and all of those types of things. So we're talking a pretty hefty amount. So that means that you really have to have your sales up at that location. Now let's talk about the premier franchise. We all know that the premier franchise is McDonald's. Okay, just to start a McDonald's, they want you to have $750,000. So we're talking $750,000 that they want you to have that is non-borrowed capital that you yourself have. So if you have $750,000, you can start a McDonald's. But guess what? You still have to pay your own rent. You don't get to choose your location. They choose your location for you. So you don't have the freedom to, I'm just going to put a McDonald's here near my house. No, they have to choose it for you. It has to be a certain distance away from any other ones and all those types of things. And there is no guarantee of profit. Now, most likely if you stick to it, you're going to become profitable. The question is, how long is it going to take you to become profitable? We don't know. They won't give you that type of information because it depends on you. It depends on how good your location is. It depends on how effective you are at running your particular business based on the training that they give you. So that's some information on franchises that I gathered because I wanted to really, really share with you and ask you this question. What if you could start your own franchise for under $2,000? Think about it. A franchise, the beauty of a franchise is that all of the systems are already put in place for you. So as you know, Ahmed and I, we have started many, many businesses. We've had brick and mortar businesses. We've had online businesses. We've had at-home businesses. And the thing about starting your own business is that you have to create all of the systems. So you have to come up with the marketing. You have to come up with if you want to hire staff, then you have to come up with the systems in order to train that staff because it's not already set in place. So the beauty of a franchise, whether the franchise is $750,000 or whether it's under $2,000, is that the systems are already set in place for you. So the marketing is there, the training is there, the how-tos are there, the products are there. You don't have to create them. All of those types of things in a franchise, that is why it's like a ready-made business. You just have to have the money to start it. So if you're looking to start a business, right, and you've thought about a franchise, you may not have an idea or you may not know how to really start your own business from scratch, then a franchise is a great opportunity. But if you don't have the money, right, then it makes it tough. So what if you could start your own, I ask you again, for under $2,000? Would that be something that you would be interested in? Well, I definitely have an idea for you. Ahmed and I were able to start our franchise, one of our businesses, for under $2,000. As a matter of fact, we started it for under $1,500. So if you have any interest in starting your own business, but you're not sure where to start, if you want a business with the systems that are already there, the marketing is already in place, all of those types of things, then you truly, truly need to contact us. Contact myself or contact Ahmed so that we can tell you more about the franchise that we were able to start for under $1,500. Do you have $2,000 to invest in yourself? $1,500, $1,000? If not, then I ask you, how much money have you set aside to invest in yourself today? I think that's a great question that we all need to think about. If you're not willing to invest in yourself, think about it. So you can start your own franchise for under $2,000. Contact me today. My number, if you don't already have it, is 443-452-9353. Or inbox me on Facebook, shoot me a text, send me an email. You can email me at youthfulonpurpose@gmail.com. Again, this is Rochelle Hazel, and I am signing off with the question for you: how much money have you set aside to invest in yourself today? Have a great Friday. Talk to you soon.